guys, we are here today with
J.Wang.
so Jordy, what was your last resort and what deck which will you show us today?
So I continue playing Drytron for this first regional post-ban list. Even though there's no more EVA in Pro Order, I still found a new way to make quite a decent board.
Okay, nice. I'm very excited since I saw a lot of spicy in the deck list. But before proceeding, do you want to shout out someone?
Well, first shout out to our team, Team Purple Haze International. We talked a lot of deck theories, combos, and then shout out to people who lent me cards. Paul, Minghe, Abde, Eric Shu. These are all friends and a lot of friends from the United States. They all helped, contributed a lot.
Perfect. And we can proceed with the deck list, please.
And now, shout out to our sponsors. The first one being GRAAD, the best grading company in Europe, which offers grading services for all languages and TCGs. The second one, EXTIMATE-CARDS, is one of our top Italian sellers on the market, which is based in Albenga, where you can eat and play with your mates every single day. Last but not least, we have Playmat per Tutti. They produce amazing custom playmats that may have your own custom images. All sponsor links are in the description down below, so don't forget to check them out.
So for Ritual Monsters, I played standard Draconid in case there's a Scythe Lock, the Cyber Angel Triple Sisters, Ben 10, Ida 10, Natasha. And for new spice, I played only one Megalith full and one Megalith O. These two I'll explain later, but there's a very specific reason why I only run 2 copies and I don't run like the standard OPO, Bethor, and Haggard.
Did they
So
work
these are
good?
the only rituals.
Did they work
Yeah,
good?
they were amazing. It was less bricks in the decks and also easier to resolve. Oath has a really good effect where when in this card's Ritual Summon, I get to draw and dump one. It helps dig deeper into the deck when you want to draw into your sides, and plus you deck them first. So there's an even higher chance of drawing to your side when you go first in game 2 or 3.
Nice.
For the Drytron monsters, I play 3 Alpha, the standard, 3 Zeta for the spells. I actually played 3 Delta this time. One reason for the draw engine, and second reason is because 1 extra name. And then I play 3 Gamma. So I basically maxed out. I don't play Beta, which is the return from Banish, because I think it's a little bricky. But these gets the combo going. For the new spice, I play Chaos Valkyria. This is a level 4 fairy that cannot be normal summon or set, so it doesn't conflict with Drytron drawback limitations. This actually gives shout out to Tatsim. I saw his deck profile and then I researched this card and I realized, oh, it's really good. You banish any light or dark, you can just special itself. It's level 4. It helps make rank 4 plays, also extender to make links. I play 1 Manju. Because I don't. This is basically to replace Diviner. Diviner occupies 2 spots in extra deck. Even though it has a good popping or searching effect, but I think this is a little more consistent, and it's also level 4.
Do you
for new and sorry.
do you trigger sometimes the Chaos Valkyrie other effect or never since it's not using?
No, because I don't really banish her.
Okay,
so,
you just use it as an
only
extend.
Yeah, it's just 1 extra body that's level 4 to make rank 4. And also it's a 1800 beater, which is not bad for OTK.
Yeah.
For new engine, I play 3 Mathematician. Because there's actually 2 main reasons. One, because it sends any low 4 or lower. I can literally send any of the combo piece I'm missing, and I can also send one of the full or oak to the grave to start engine going or extend. Also, sometimes if I feel like my hand is decent but I want to draw 1 extra card, I just crash and then make boards. Either way, this has been super consistent. Mathematician plus any Drytron, literally any Drytron, it's the DP lock.
That's totally spicy, and I see the synergy. I mean, that's cool. That's cool to me.
And then for main deck, same as YCS, I play 3 main deck Lancia. This because in this current meta against the Brave Engine, against Well, any deck that banishes Virtual World, Break PK, they're all really good. Even against Invoke, I actually played quite a few Invoke and Sorcel. This hits both decks. If I play against pure Tenyi, Break Tenyi instead of Tenyi Sorcel, then this card is amazing. Resolve this in standby phase, they cannot talent you, and then they're locked out of Prosperity and Desires.
Yes, Lancia will be great in this format.
Yeah. And also, this is the only meta deck that can actually search every turn with Ben 10. So it's a big threat. Like, even if you don't pull like big combo, adding this is like the safest play, and you guarantee you buy yourself another turn.
Makes sense.
And then I play DP package, which is one Scythe, one Celestial, one Plasma. Plasma over Dasher because Dasher I cannot special anything. If I special anything, then I cannot special Drytron. Whereas this, if I draw it, it's a brick, but at least it's a skill drain for every turn, so I can't just spam 3 monster in normal. In theory, it works, but I've never done it myself.
And also, it's cool as a card.
yeah. yeah. I play one Call by the Graves, one Meteonist Drytron, 2 Fusion Destiny. I wouldn't run one because sometimes if they Valor or Imperm your Anaconda, having a second copy is really good. Sometimes I'm even considering running a second Anaconda just in case.
You think it's risky to play just one ritual spell? Maybe you get hit by Cyclone, then you have to consider. Do you?
Honestly, like I only ritual like 1 or twice per turn, and the rest is just linking. So it annoys a little bit because there's a loop between Ida 10 that recycles the ritual spell
Yes.
and Mu Beta. It's really good for linking up, but without it, it's a little. You make like maybe 2 less ritual summons, but you still link off and make really good plays and
Yes,
locks.
of course.
And then standard 3 Nova, 3 Cyber Emergency, the Rhoda, and the special from deck. These are still really good. I will still max them out. And then I kept same ratio as YCS. I played 3 Droplet main, and then 3 Imper main. The reason is I saw a lot of people play DP Lock even in other decks like Virtual World, and I realized when I was analyzing, once they make the entire, for example, Barone escape into Revive Scythe from Grave, if you just Imperm, their whole combo, which is like 3-4 cards, dies to just 1 Imperm. And that's their entire play. And against pure, let's say, a mirror match, Drytron DPE, they can do whatever the combo they want, and if they standby make what's it called DPE into Scythe, I just wait for them to summon Scythe and then just imperm, and then their whole combo dies as well. So a mirror match in theory is really good.
Yeah. I think that without the ban of Scythe or Dagda, this droplet and impairments will be standard in a lot of decklists.
Yeah, definitely. There's a big change in extra deck this time. I'll start off with I play 1 Underworld Goddess because it's a Link 5. I can use one of my opponent's monster, whether it's Link 1 or Link 2. A lot of time this actually help playing whether it's Rogue or a big monster that's hard to get rid of, or monster that I don't want to destroy. For example, there's the locked. I think it's called Chaofeng.
Yeah.
I forgot the name. The Yangxing one that basically says no light monsters.
Chaofeng.
Yeah. So basically, obviously I need to draw into Imperm or Droplet first, but I don't want to destroy it because they get to add a tuner, which is Ash or Valor. So a lot of time I actually just link it off with my own monsters. It actually worked out quite well. I play Access Code instead of Oral Sword because it's easier to link up with rank 3, and also a lot of time I actually use my opponent's monster when I steal with Natasha, so it's even easier to make access. And I actually played quite a few attributes, so it's actually not that bad. I get maybe like 2 to 3 pop maximum, but it's enough to win the game. I play 1 Unicorn from the rank up. I play 1 Phoenix because skill drain's a thing, and well, skill drain doesn't really affect, but in that case, like sometimes you just want to try and pop back row and get pluses. I play 1 IP Masquerina, 1 Dark. This is the new card. Reason is if my opponent DPE and doesn't successfully resolve Scythe, I revive their DPE, and they don't get to use it. So
Yeah,
I get one extra body on the field.
yeah. This card will be huge in this format. Also because there are a lot of target. Yeah, DPA would be the best, but I think there are a lot of engine that run dark at the moment, so it would be good.
Yeah. Like I even considered the light one, but Lina is not that good. But I feel dark is just more versatile against most meta decks right now. Because DP is meta.
Yeah.
And then one Dagda standard. A lot of people forget this has a secondary effect when it's destroying an enemy turn. I get to revive any artifact from grave. A lot of times I do a 2-turn scythe lock, and enemy doesn't see it coming. They think they survive 1 turn, and like turn I do it, I keep this. I don't link it off. I destroy this with DPE, and then they're like, oh shit.
Yeah. The
And they
second
spook.
effect of Dagda is quite boring if you are the opponent, because you have to out Dagda in some way in your turn, even if you can't play
Yeah.
with the extract. Because,
Yeah, because if they kill this, you can still revive. So, well, it depends on them. And then Vertec Anaconda for the super plays, and then one Link Rebo as a mini plus if you go with Nova first. So these are the links. For Exceeds, I play 1 Zeus, 1 Downer. Same reason as before. Extra filler to make sure you have 2 bullets on Zeus. Baits out a lot of negates. Really consistent, really good against Rogues too. I play 2 Mu Beta. And for the new spikes, I play 1 Bestoler because I have a lot of level 4s. That's searchable. So I can guarantee my opponent. I can use this to bait out a lot of Imperm or Droplet. And then TP. That's my last extra
yeah,
deck.
that's nice. Also, Dweller, it's really nice in this format because we have a lot of deck that use graveyard effects such as PK, Prankits.
Yeah. A lot of times, yeah, if I sit on this and DPE, like against Break PK, they can't do anything.
Yeah.
They summon like 1 monster through Fogblade and chaining to activation, but that's it. Alright. For side deck, I play 3 Token Collector, 3 Mystic Mine. Same way as before because Zeus plus Mystic Mine can blow up an entire field. I play 3 Evenly Matched because it's really good breaking board. Very few decks have that many negates. 3 Dimensional Barrier for going first, and then 3 Skill Dream. I set in these 6 basically against Invoked, Tri Brigade, Torso, and it works really good. They cannot do anything. I sit on Big Beater and they lose basically most of the time.
Nice. Would you change something in the main deck, extra side, or?
Definitely, yeah. I might consider taking out Mystic Might depending on matchup. Because the main reason is because a lot of people start cutting the brick, the equip spell from the Adventure engine, the Brave engine. That's actually the reason that I started playing Mystic Mine again. But if people start playing it again, then I might cut it and then change for Dark Rule No More to try and break board. The best part is even if they scythe lock me, I'd go Dark Rule No More and then summon Meteonis Draconids, and then just tag everything and then just blow up everything. So in theory, it's not that bad. Scythe lock doesn't hurt Drytron that much.
Yeah, that makes sense. Would you show us a combo, since you show us the Math Magician tech and something in theory, but would you show us the combo just to see the more spice?
Sure. So the main combo that I actually developed over the last few weeks is same Alpha Zeta 2-card combo. So you start with Alpha, cost Zeta, special add Benten, and then Zeta, contribute Benten, resolve, add Meteonis. New chain, instead of adding Diviner, I actually played 1 Manju because it's level 4. And then overlay. So this is in your hand. What's it?
The Mu Beta, I think.
Yep. Here. So Mu Beta. This is extra. Mu Beta effect. You send Gamma. Normal summon Manju effect at full. So traditional way, they like to go grave, blah blah blah, but I play a little different this time. go Meteorus, special full effect, add Benten back, and then second effect, Ritual from deck, preview Benten special. At this point, I like to go chain 1 Benten, chain 2 Oak. Oak allows you to draw 1 and then discard 1, so you can dig deeper into the deck. Also to chain block Ash, but at this point they probably already used Ash, so it depends. But either way, I wanted to protect my Benten. So then Benten Resolve, add Chaos Valkyria. This is just a level 4 that can special itself by banishing any light or dark from grave. And then I make Seed into Abyss Dweller. Basically no grave for enemy turn. And then I go Meteorus again. Special Benten. And then Gamma Grave effect. Cost Tribute Benten, special 2 Drytron. At this point, I would go Link first, Link 1 into Link Kuriboh. The reason is I want to use Link Kuriboh to banish for Valkyria later. Then Link 2 into Dagda. And then banish the Link Kuriboh to make Valkyria. And then Valkyria, Link 2 into Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect chain 1, Dagda chain 2, set the Scythe from deck, and then send the 3 bricks, special DP. One big major difference that I would make is that I would actually pop Anaconda directly with DPE. There's a big reason because you want to play around Droplet. So you pop this in your end phase. During enemy standby, I would use during enemy draw phase, I would do Abyss Dweller, bait out Imperm or Droplet. The ideal case is bait out Droplet because no grave, it hurts most decks hit like crazy. Mirror Match, Brave 10E,
Yes.
basically all decks, right? It just, whether or not this result doesn't really matter, it's more of a bait. And then standby phase, when DP comes back, you go chain 1, chain 2, resolve, set, and then destroy and special both.
Yes.
And Tiger defense. So then you have guaranteed no ban, and then you send itself. So no banish, no grave, no extra deck.
Yeah, that's
2-card
insane.
combo.
At least you put your opponents in the position that he has to he or she has to choose between the graveyard or the extra deck.
Yeah, and also people who know Megalith might fear that I go into Bethor, even though in the current build I don't play it, but in the future I might. So technically, I could tribute, any monster, and then include. I can actually tribute this as well. So I can do these 2 into Bethor, and then special one that pops at least 3 cards because I have 3 different ritual monster.
Yeah,
so
interesting, an interesting option.
Yeah, so this technically for opponent is also a big threat. They just don't know whether or not I play it. So I have huge pressure against the meta, and yeah, like I was literally talking to Team Purple Haze International. The fact that Brave PK tries to bait out using Fogblade in draw phase and then DP in standby phase. This is kind of the same concept, but I think even stronger because this no grave is a big deal in the current meta, and I can actually search it to make this. That's why I really like this combo that I made over the last few weeks.
Yeah, I like it too. I think it's consistent and could work against all the matchup. I mean, maybe you are in not a good spot with the control deck sometimes because
OT because I play Natasha, so I think throughout the tournament I OTK maybe like 5-10 times, like around that area. I didn't keep count, but throughout the entire tournament my OTK ratio is really high, mostly because I play Dark, which steals a monster, and also I play Natasha, which steals 2 monsters. So I steal Link, and then it's really easy to make access code or Underworld Goddess. I just feel like without the negation, Drytron right now is in a spot where it's more versatile to make combo, and it doesn't rely on negate. And plus, I have to draw 2 next turn. So A lot of people think Drytron is probably like a tier 1.5, tier 2 now, but I still think it's a tier 1.
Yeah, I think so too. So, again, thank you, Jordy, for showing us this
Yeah.
combo and the deck list, which is pretty interesting. And thank you for your time.
Thank you too.